Um, it's recording. So whenever you want to talk to me, whenever you want to get the stick out of your ass.
So, Matt, we got some big news again, and it has to do with Game Pass. So, Tokyo Game Show is going on currently right now. Xbox has already done their presentation. We'll have another video for that. But they announced a very big game, highly sought after. It received very good praise. It for some reason on Metacritic for the Xbox Series X version got a 77, and the PS5 version got an 80. I truly believe it has a lot to do with reviewers for certain games sometimes give a better score on one console versus the other. Console wars are crazy to me, but it is what it is. Scarlet Nexus was a game that was rumored heavily to be a Game Pass game right before it came out.
Yep.
And then when it didn't, and I'm talking about like everybody over the internet kept saying it's going to be a Game Pass game. It's going to be a Game Pass game. And it didn't. And even I was shocked. I didn't buy it because I thought it was going to be a Game Pass game. I don't play a lot of Western games. They usually don't speak to me, but
Same.
this was a game I was like, I want to play. I want to give it a chance. I didn't at the time because I got lost in a different game. And now that it's on Game Pass, I'm 100% going to play it. So for those who don't know, here, I'll give a synopsis of the game. This is from the Bandai Namco webpage. In a far distant future, a psionic hormone was discovered in the human brain, granting people extrasensory powers and changing the world as we know it. Just as humanity was entering the new era, deranged mutants known as Others began to descend from the sky with thirst for human brains. Highly resistant to conventional attack methods, extreme measures needed to be taken to battle the overwhelming threat and preserve humanity. Those acute extrasensory abilities, known as psionics, were our chance to fight the onslaught from above. To this day, psionics have been scouted for their talents and recruited to other suppression force, the OSF, humanity's last line of defense. Now, it's available on Xbox One X. It's enhanced, yes. 4K, yes. HDR, no. It's Xbox Series X optimized, yes. And smart delivery, yes. So it's still weird to me how it's optimized with no HDR. I will test it out. I have downloaded it to my Xbox Series X.
Same.
Like within minutes that it showed up on Game Pass, it was one of the games was like, I'm going to stop whatever I'm doing. I'm going to try out this game. But I think this is a huge feather in Xbox's cap. Today alone, they're going to have Avengers drop on Game Pass, which is definitely for a certain type of person.
Me.
And they're going to have me as well. And they're going to have Scarlet Nexus. So right now they have two big games that can tie people over until their next big drop on Game Pass, which will be Forza. And then their other big drop, which will be Halo. So right now, they just set up Game Pass and they were like, hey, here's a bunch of games you can go out and play.
Scarlet Nexus looks pretty.
It does.
It looks like a lot of fun. I'm like you. I am not into RPGs that much and into that style of game all that much. They don't speak to me. But I love the art style. And like I'm watching trailers and reviews on it even right now. There's so much that it just looks cool. Like it looks like a really fun, engaging game. I'm glad it's not turn-based. It looks like it's going to have a lot of different options there. Like I didn't play it at the time, but because it's Game Pass, this is one of the things we talk about. This gives so much life to games that are successful, like Scarlet Nexus when they debuted and they came out. But now a whole new branch of audience, dum-dums like me, actually will play this game. It's downloading now. I'm going to try it out. And I'm excited, and it does fill that gap that we're talking about. For me, this is the time of year where it's like, back catalog, what am I going to play? Xbox is doing a really good job right now to get me on my console longer and longer. Scarlet Nexus, Avengers to jump into, and then I'm going into Far Cry, then I got Forza, then I got Halo. That's my year. It's awesome.
100%. This wasn't, not to say it wasn't on my radar. It was a game I was like, hey, maybe I should jump into it because it was in the zeitgeist and everybody was talking about it. But at the same time, I didn't. I passed it by, and now I am. And what happened if I do like it? Then Bandai Namco just got another person because these Western RPGs or these games, besides Final Fantasy, I usually just don't vibe to, but I don't really give them a chance. It's not like I go out and buy them. I read reviews, I watch videos. This will make me play it. And this will probably, if I do enjoy it, will probably go to a game like Nier Automata that I never played, that I always hear great things about, but I never played it. So will that get me to go play that game? And then what happens if I find out I really enjoy these games. We also heard during the Tokyo Game Show there was a little quib where a certain someone from another developer, they mentioned that it's now 30 million subscribers to Game Pass. And
Yeah,
then
I
Phil
heard that
Spencer
too.
quickly walked back and said it was 18, that we are letting people know about. So this is building off that. The whole thing about Tokyo Game Show is to do that. And I think a game like this does it. Um, Everybody else, let us know what you think about it. Does this game speak to you? Does this game bring you into Game Pass? Would you even get Game Pass just based on this game alone? Let us know in the comments.